What's up, YouTube? I am Darian, the bow tie fragrance guy, and I have with me today.
What's up, guys? This is Bow Tie.
She's back, man. She's back. She's back. We've been doing some live videos and on Saturdays at 8 o'clock. So if you guys haven't been tuning in, make sure you tune in, right? So we want you guys to catch the live stream because they're a lot of fun, and we get to interact with the viewers some. So that's really, really fun. We haven't done it the past 2 weeks or so because we had personal things going on, but this upcoming Saturday, we're back. So I want to say that now. Make sure you tune in this Saturday at 8 o'clock for the live stream with me and Mrs. All right? So today, well, before I do it, I'm sorry, let me back up. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, right, go ahead and tell them to subscribe. Go ahead and tell them to subscribe.
Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, y'all are missing out on some absolute goodness. So make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe right away, and also follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, and follow you on this.
And me too. I'm just I'm Madam Bow Tie on IG, and this guy here, of course, is the Bow Tie Fragrance.
Bow Tie Fragrance guy. So follow us on Instagram as well, so you can keep up with us on that platform as well. All right, so today's order of business. We're gonna be talking about this guy right here, Creed Aventus.
Ooh, that guy right there.
This guy. Now,
what about him?
if you've been collecting or interested in fragrances for 5 years, 5 months, 5 minutes, you probably heard about Creed Aventus. It is arguably the most popular fragrance that's been released over the past 15 years or so. Released in the year 2010, it's classified as a fruity chypre. And this fragrance is polarizing, not because it doesn't smell good to most people, but because it is so popular. With that popularity, there has been countless attempts at many companies to produce their own version of this fragrance, if you will.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Now, some have straight up cloned it, like Club de Nuit Intense Man. So what I want to do today is talk about 10 great alternatives to Creed Aventus, and she's going to rate them and tell us which one actually smells the closest to the real thing. Now, I'm not going to do the actual clone. Let me give my definition of the difference between an actual clone and something that is more so inspired by.
Okay.
So a clone, again, I use Club de Nuit Intense Man. It's one of the most popular clones of this fragrance.
For sure.
They pretty much try to do everything and make it just like this. Okay, so it's a full out clone. They created the fragrance to smell like Creed Aventus, and that's what they did. Now, these inspired by fragrances to me are close, but there's some differences in them. So whoever created these fragrances wanted to make sure they kind of capitalize on the Creed Aventus kind of smell, but by the same token, they threw some other things in there that was different to make it in some way its own thing. So they don't smell exactly like it, but a lot of them are really, really close, and you can definitely tell the influence of this fragrance on these. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So
my nose is ready.
Yep. So you're gonna be smelling a lot of stuff that smells similar to this.
And I love the smell. I love the
it's good.
the pineapple. I love
Smell it from the bottom.
But
I will say this before we even get started. Nothing still has gotten this 100%. I do want to say that. Whether it's, Club de Nuit Intense is a lot, and people don't like to use this word, but it is a lot more chemical and synthetic on the opening. Not exactly this. It's not as smooth, of course, not as well blended. But nothing has still gotten this 100%, and we're going to see that today. But I do want to find out from you which one is closer. Now, all of these fragrances are from niche houses. So there's no designer fragrances on this list. All of them really good in their own regard. All of them smell somewhat somewhat similar to this fragrance. So it's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get into it, all right?
I'm ready to get into it, but let me say something first.
Okay.
I probably remember at least 5 occasions in the last few months where I'm like, Creed Aventus.
Yep, and it's been something else.
And you'll tell me it's something else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? Okay. But so what we're doing now is pretty dope because, my nose couldn't catch the difference in that moment. Because I mean, it was just like that sea I just smelled. It was like,
And I've been wearing a lot of these over the last week and a half too.
So
preparing for this, just so I can remind myself.
So I'm excited.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get into it. So if you want to see which one of these fragrances is the closest to Creed Aventus, then you know the routine. Keep it locked.
Right here.
Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this video. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray the actual real deal. I have the name written on the back. There's no secrets today. All the fragrances are out on display, but we know that they all smell similar to Creed Aventus. So this is no secret on that. So I gotta be careful with the sprays on this, because this is like, they don't make these in these 4-ounce bottles anymore. So and they're not quite the same from what I understand about.
Oh, that smells so good already.
Oh my goodness. All right. So just so I can kind of remind you of what it smells like.
Oh. That's beautiful, man. Oh.
So that's what we're going off of. So we'll leave this one here so we can always refer back to that as we go through the rest of these. And all of these are so good, man.
Ooh,
put it by.
Can't nothing beat that. Okay.
All right. So the first one that we're going to sample here or have you smell is from the house of Mancera. This is called Cedrat Boisé. All right.
Okay.
Now I got my opinions on these as well, and let me write on the back of this what this is.
I know you had this one on one day, and I asked, and I thought it was Creed. I remember you telling me, and I said, Cedrat what?
Cedrat Boisé. So it's gonna be smelling great in here.
Ooh, wee.
See, go ahead. I ain't gonna say anything.
All right. So what is my job again? What am I trying to do?
We're just gonna see which one smells closest to the original.
All right. This is nice, beautiful, actually. I do smell, for me, a pretty clear differentiation. Whoa, wait a minute, it's changing.
Let's do it this way.
Let's
do it this way. If it's the closer it smells to the original, it's a 10. The less far away, the less it smells like it, we go closer to a 1. So that's kind of how we do this thing right here today. Now, if you need to refer back to the original, remember it's right there.
Thank you for the reminder, baby. Thank you. All right. That man right there. That man Creed. He fooled. Jesus. All right. So this, I'm gonna give this a 7, because right out the gate I could smell a clear difference immediately, but I also smelled the similarities. So I think it smells enough different to where I would know it's not Creed. Yeah.
Okay.
Creed Aventus.
So Cedrat Boisé, again from Mancera, known to be similar to Creed Aventus, is a 7. Now I actually have all the notes for these different fragrances over here, and I kind of typed them up. Now the funny thing is, I know which one of these fragrances has the most notes, at least listed, that in common with Creed Aventus. So it'll be funny to see if that one wins. So we'll see.
And I have in my head, although I don't know all of these, I have in my head which one I think I already know is the closest, but I have only smelled a few of these. So it's exciting to.
This is fun.
Let's move on.
All right, so the next one, this is from the house of Electimus. This is a little bit newer house, and this is called Imperium. I absolutely love this bottle. Look at that.
What are you talking about?
Beautiful bottle. So this is called Imperium. Let me spray this one.
Okay. I mean, the bottle is immaculate here. All right. Deep breath.
The bottle is beautiful.
The bottle is beautiful. My God.
again, how similar is it? I gotta spray this one more time.
Oh, why he did this to me? This smells very similar to me immediately.
So what is? How similar is it? Similar is it to you? Give me.
Okay, all right, okay, hold on. What time? Let me, I can smell this again. Refresh. Lord. All right. Yeah, man. That's a 9.
A 9?
To me.
Okay. Imperium.
It does, but it does smell softer. It's a little bit softer. Some of the notes that are similar, a little bit softer, but yeah, that's almost like that's running neck and neck to me. But that's my nose.
I guess I don't, because I don't want to go back. I'll give my quick commentary on these. I think this one is a lot, but you don't really get it to the dry down. That's the thing about it. This is a lot heavier on the vanilla. Now, that is a note that Creed has. It has vanilla in it.
That's the soft
but
part.
It's Aventus is blended so well. I think either it's the way it's blended or it's just not as dominant a note. I detect a little bit of vanilla there, but this is really heavy on vanilla, but that doesn't really come in until it dries down. But that opening is very similar. And that's what we kind of judge in the judge in the opening. Okay. So Imperium from Electum must get a 9. All right, this next one. This one, let me write it down first.
What we got?
All right, this next fragrance is from the house of Wilhelm Parfumery, and this one is called Morning Chest. All right, definitely very similar, but Morning Chest.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's familiar. I don't know how it smells though. I don't think. What y'all think? All right.
This is fun.
This has a lot of pineapple immediately.
Yep.
Woo!
Very heavy on the pineapple.
Makes me a little thirsty. All right, so. It's very, very, very nice. The pineapple is what draws me into Aventus. But there's something else that's coming out right now. That's it's not like the pencil lead. What is that?
Cedar.
Cedar.
Cedar wood.
There we go.
It does. A lot of people do say cedar wood.
So
like pencil shavings.
Initially it was a whole bunch of pineapple. Now I'm smelling the cedar wood. This is very close to. So let me compare. Ooh, Creed gets just more and more beautiful the longer it sits. I'll give this Morning Chest a 8.
8, okay.
I think.
So it's
kind of hard.
8 on the close
a lot of
scale.
pineapple here.
Now the funny thing about Aventus, one thing that a lot of people talk about, it's a problem for some people. To me, I don't really care because it is what it is. I don't think any fragrance is going to be, because of the way the fragrance is kind of made, the process that they go through, it's kind of hard to say that a fragrance is going to smell exactly alike on each batch that comes out. So, but a lot of people, because this fragrance is so popular, they talk about batch variations where one is a lot more smoky, one is a lot more pineapple. That to me will be a more pineapple kind of batch.
This is pineapple, y'all. It's good though.
Yeah, that pineapple is very juicy.
It makes it delicious. Yeah, this right here is seriously, my mouth is watering.
That's good.
It's that good.
So that's Morning Chest from Wilhelm Parfumery. Now this next one, I just did a review on this one. This one is nobody really talks about this one. This is from the house of Boadicea the Victorious, and this is called Consort. Okay? This one is called Consort. So let me.
The house is what?
Boadicea the Victorious. It's a British fragrance house.
Fancy.
Bottles are fancy. You know, I love presentation.
So
it definitely gets
That's
you know,
fancy,
high ratings
huh?
in that category. And fragrance isn't so bad either.
Okay.
So let's give it 1 second too.
Oh, Lord, it smells good in here.
It does.
All right.
Majorly. I wish we could do a skin test on all of these and pick from a skin test.
We'll have to go back
That
through
would
and
be
smell
fun.
these on the end. Try to. Okay. Scale 1 to 10. I don't know.
There's no
It's
right or
pretty
wrong answer.
close, but I think it's like another 8 because
Okay.
morning chest and that one still kind of project the kind of the same
Consort.
level for me.
Now,
Beautiful.
to me, that one is it doesn't have pineapple listed as a note, but the accords that they use in there it kind of comes off as pineapple. It has bergamot and lime
Okay.
in the opening instead of pineapple, but there's a citrus leaf accord, so it's kind of citrusy and woody at the same time. But immediately I get something that's a little bit earthy, and I think that's coming from magnolia. Magnolia can come off its floral, but it can kind of be kind of fruity, a little bit earthy sometimes. That, and I think the patchouli comes in really early on that one too. So you get that earthiness in there. But very good one from the House of Bodicea the Victorious. Again, that's called Consort. Now the next one up on the list is a very popular Aventus inspired fragrance from the House of Roja Dove. This one is called Elysium. All right. So this one is from the House of Roja Parfums.
Might be. I haven't smelled everything they make is
Top notch, right?
yeah. So
Really like their fragrances so quite a bit. It's a luxury niche house. All right.
let me sit back. Oh, let me let y'all see the fancy side here. Ooh wee. Notice I didn't scream, y'all. I'm doing good. I'm training myself instead of saying, ooh. Ooh. This is great. I like the balance of the notes in this. Like,
Masterfully blended.
I'm smelling a lot of it's on the same level of what I'm smelling. Nothing necessarily pops out immediately. It all comes out, and it really smells really close. Y'all be patient, okay?
It's okay.
5 hours later.
Yeah, buddy. I'll get it at a 9.5.
Okay.
That's close. For me, that's close.
9.5.
And it's the way it comes out.
Elysium.
When I smell that thing, everything is coming at me. That's in Creed. Most of the notes, at least. From what I know.
Okay. Good deal. So the next one that we're going to go to is from the House of Frappin, or some people say Frappan.
Oh, it's probably for fun.
And this is called, hold on, I'm going to say it before I show the bottle. But this one is called the Orchid Man. All right? This is from the House of Frappan or Frappin.
Okay.
This is called the Orchid Man. So let me get a good mist of that on this card, and let's go with this one. Give it a minute to cool down. There you go.
All right. Okay. So, this one is just, coming off real soft to me. It's not coming out pretty strong. It's very subtle fragrance here. It's not enough for me to compare it much. I gotta give it. Hold on. I'm sorry if y'all heard that.
What is it?
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
I give that a 6 because I don't know the house at all, but it's just far as the quality, the blend, and how it's coming out, it's slow. It's like slow release or something. I'm not getting a lot out of it.
One of the things that, and most of the, well, at least the ones I've tried from this house, they are very soft.
Okay. Yeah.
This one, 1270. All the ones I've really tried, and I have samples of a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of their MO. They're very soft. So that's the only issue with this one. If you spray it on skin, you'll pick it up, but it's soft.
So this is like the introverted, like, interpretation of Creed.
But you definitely smell the Creed.
But I can smell it. It's just like, I feel like you
but
have
it's
to.
just very subtle.
Yeah.
It's very subtle.
Yeah.
But it does smell good.
It smells a little watered down. I mean, I'm saying subtle, watered down. It's like, to me.
Okay.
So that's why I gave it a 6.
That's fair. It's kind of the MO. All right, so the next one that we have here, this one is from the house of Atelier Cologne, and of course, I did a video about these, and this fragrance house has stopped selling fragrances in the U.S. and Canadian markets for some reason.
Wow. Okay.
But the name of the fragrance is Musk or Musk Imperial.
Musk or musk.
Okay.
Musk. Musk. I see. MUSC.
My hand smells great.
Medical
These
University of
fragrances all
South
hitting my
Carolina.
hand.
Huh? I'm sorry. That was so random, y'all.
There you go.
Musk. All right. Let's see. Whoa. What is that? Something is popping out.
It's fig.
Is it fig? What about, am I smelling something green? It might be fig. You're right. It is fig. It is the immediate popping of the fig right there off of the tree. Boom. That's what this is. Wow, that's very fresh. They
do
really,
fresh fragrances
they
well.
They really did that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that part is what's throwing this a little bit for me as far as the similarity.
That's why I said
Okay.
a lot of these you can see someone or other, the influence of this. That's why I didn't want to do exact clones. I want to do fragrances that smell.
Yeah, that's dope though. Like, ooh, wait. I could be the fig and you could pop me out the tree.
There you go.
All right, so as far as similarities, this is beautiful though.
Well, we just rating how.
So I'm rating.
Creed Aventus.
I'm giving it a 7.
Okay.
Because it is very different. It's a very different interpretation for me. I smell that fig, but it's good. Yeah, it's good. But as far as
all right.
yeah.
So Musk Imperial from Atelier Cologne gets a 7. All right, we got 3 more to go, and this next one, I'm gonna write the name down first.
My last little bit of drink.
Now this one is from the house of Tiziana Terenzi, and this fragrance is called Oreon.
That's a nice bottle.
All right,
Ooh, that's-
beautiful bottle, absolutely gorgeous bottle.
That I think I'm gonna steal that. Can I have it?
You wear it.
It's just pretty.
You can wear it for sure.
Look at the top though. Can you let them see the top of the bottle? My goodness, like,
It's
oh
dope.
my goodness. All right,
Bottles are gorgeous ones.
here we go, y'all. We got 2 more to go. All
Yep.
right. My nose is happy. Oh, this is good.
Thanks.
Do I have to even compare this to?
This is gonna be interesting.
What
Let's
are
get
you
a score.
talking about? Hold on, wait. Don't
We got
rush
2
me.
more.
Hold
Orion from
on. Y'all,
Tiziana.
hold on a second. This right here, I don't know how much this costs. It smells very expensive and rich.
They're good.
Upscale. Hold on. All right, let me reference. Let me do my reference. Ooh, that doesn't just get better with time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a song for that.
Absolutely.
It's a song for that. I want you to sing it. All right, so I'm gonna try to not to belabor the time here. Orion.
5 hours later.
All right, so I'm gonna give this a 9.5.
Okay.
Along with Rosia. They're running neck and neck.
9.5 for Oreon.
But I will say, I don't know as far as how long that's gonna last, as far as wear time on that, because it smells like it might calm down a little quick.
They
Pretty
all
good?
change a little bit. But,
Okay.
Let's go to the next one. It's bondnumber9.com. It's called HTTP.
I like that.
And here's the bottle.
Dope.
Let's see what she thinks about this one.
Oh, I asked you about this. I said I thought this was one of the ones, and I don't remember what it. Oh, it's okay. I want them to see the flower. This smells almost, to me, almost identical to Creed.
So what you give it?
So I'm gonna give it, hold on. Absolutely. It's a 10.
10. Bondnumber9.com.
They nailed it, if that was their
Bond.
word.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one that we have here from the house of Nishane, and this one is called Hachivat. All right.
Let's see, because I think I love this one too, but I haven't smelled it in so long.
There you go.
All right. So beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I already know. Okay. Bang a little bit.
Hachivat, Nishane.
All right, hold on. One more time. Let me compare real quick. Ooh. I'll give that a 9.5.
9.5. Okay.
So close.
Hachivat, 9.5. So, based on the tally and based on the score, the winner is bondnumber9.com, or AKA bondnumber9 HTTP.
Nailed it.
Now, I just want to give my quick commentary because I wore most of these fragrances over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, because I wanted to, in preparation for this video, I wanted to see which one reminded me the most of Aventus. And honestly, I think I would say it is out of this,
9.5.
and Elysium.
9.5.
And I thought it was very interesting that these two got 9.5s and HTTP got a 10. But one on skin, the one that had the slight edge to me was Elysium.
Okay.
And it's very slight, but these would be the top 3. When you talk about really capturing that DNA, these 3 fragrances did a great job. And I would probably go one close second HTTP, and then a close third would be Oreon. But I think it would be just as close as you had them. So
Okay.
the top 3 you had all 9.5s and above. So very interesting.
So I'm good with it, huh?
Very good. Now, quick bonus. The one that had the most notes and that has the most listed notes in common with Creed Aventus is Elysium. They have 7 of the exact notes listed as the exact same. I think in
Remember what I
HTTP
said?
had.
I said the balance.
Listen, this is funny.
Of
Check
the
this
note.
out. This is crazy.
What?
She is good. All right, so check this out. Which fragrance had the most notes in common with Creed Aventus was Elysium. It has 7. And these are at least listed notes. And then in second and third place, bondnumber9.com with 6. And Oreon has 6.
Oh, I'm real good.
That is correct. And all 3 of those, no, not, well, Elysium doesn't have pineapple, but it has that bergamot lime combination, just like consort. So, good job. So these are the 3 guys.
Man, I could live with all of them. Listen.
Smell very.
They
These all three of all of them
smell
have
amazing.
influence, but these I would say are the top 3 as well.
They all smell good. Like, in my opinion, all of these are between an 8 and a 10 as far as just how good they smell.
They all smell amazing.
There's not. Yeah, they're all. Well, I did have a 7, but that was compared to the similarity.
Because
but,
that fig in there does a little something
Yeah.
different for that, but it's all good.
but it's great. Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
thank you, Miss Bowtie. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I really enjoyed this particular video.
Yeah, it's great.
Going through these. All of them are great. I can use all of these as alternatives instead of wearing this because I'm trying to save my half a bottle that I got left of that 17 in-on-1 batch, which they say is one of the best.
That's what you've been talking about forever.
I have.
Yep.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into the video. I hope you guys had fun just like we did. As always, we appreciate your time and attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do, and we sincerely appreciate that. Don't forget, make sure you take a moment to what? Like, comment, and subscribe. And share these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information to find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
And I'm your girl, Mrs. Bowtie.
We love looking good and we love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good. Keep smelling even better. We'll catch you
On the flip side, peace.